Hi, and welcome to Thrive Thursday. Every Thursday, I share a recipe on my channel here with recipes that you can make using Thrive Life freeze-dried foods. So be sure to like and subscribe so that you don't miss a video so you can get some really good recipe ideas. I try not to edit the video down too much so you get a really good sense of the live time. Usually they only take a few minutes. And so it gives you a good idea of really how quick and easy freeze-dried food is to make. So this week I am going to be making an omelet, and I'm going to share my secret ingredients to omelets, to making seriously the best omelet ever. Now, I'm partly doing this because December sales flyer, scrambled eggs are on sale. So are onions and instant milk and red bell peppers. Those are all kind of things that a lot of people put in omelets. So it's a great month to stock up on some of that stuff. And if you had to live off your food storage, omelets are super easy and quick. Anybody can make them. So, and you can personalize them, customize them however you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll tilt the camera down and I'm gonna show you how I make omelets. Now, I started some butter melting in the pan because whenever I cook on this little burner, it seems to take forever. It's the burner. So if anything, these would normally take a lot less time, but this burner, it makes it a little slower. But if you were camping or something, it'd probably be similar to using one of these burners. So anyhow, let me go ahead and tilt the camera down and show you how easy it is. In my pan that I had preheating because of this burner, I had about 1 tablespoon of butter melted there. So now I'm going to add 5 heaping spoonfuls of the scrambled egg, Thrive Life scrambled egg mixture to 1 cup of water. Now, in hindsight, I probably should have got a bigger measuring cup because this did make it pretty full, but I just had to be careful and stirring things delicately. So the good thing you'll notice about Thrive Life products is anything that it's a fine powder, such as the scrambled eggs or like the sauce mixes, the instant milk, anything that's a fine powder like that is going to rehydrate pretty fast. It's not going to be like your meats or honestly, I found like bananas, those take the longest to rehydrate of anything. And so some of those, they're more dense and they just take longer to rehydrate. When it's done, ground up into a fine powder like these, it's pretty quick to rehydrate. So you can see this mixture is already starting to look just like good blended raw scrambled eggs. So I'm going to go ahead and add it to my butter. And it's okay if there's still a few chunks because it'll, as I stir it and things, it'll rehydrate and be fine. So now that I have my egg mixture in my butter, I'm going to go ahead and add my toppings. I love the green onions, Thrive Life green onions. That's totally a staple at my house. These tomato dices are also really awesome. So this is really just your preference. Whatever you like in your omelet is what you put in. The cool thing is Thrive Life makes so many ingredients that are perfect for omelets. This is the sausage crumbles, another one of my favorites for the staples. I swear, the sausage crumbles and the green onions are probably my top 2 favorite things. Now this is one of my secret ingredients. It's sliced Swiss cheese. So just a few slices off of a block of Swiss cheese. I'm going to put it on top so it'll get all melted inside. That is the first secret ingredient when making omelets. Now I'm going to add a little bit, this is Thrive Life shredded cheese. And we'll just add a little bit of that because, it's an omelet. You can't get too much cheese. I love the shredded cheese though. Second secret ingredient. Are you ready? Sour cream. Can you believe it? I know it sounds super crazy and weird, but this will make your omelet amazing. Sour cream and Swiss cheese. It's not a good omelet unless it has both of those in. Just try it. Try it. It's amazing. Another one of our favorite things that we always have is the bacon crumbles. These are just from Costco. They're pre-cooked. You do have to keep them in the fridge once you open them. But they're fun just to add to anything that you're making, soups, and these scrambled eggs are not scrambled. I mean omelet eggs. The omelet it's perfect for. So now that I have all the ingredients, it's literally just a matter of cooking the egg. Now on this little burner, like I said, this is going to take a little bit longer to cook than it would on your stovetop. It's just this type of burner takes longer. Eggs generally cook pretty fast. I'm going to season it with a little bit of this Himalayan salt, garlic, and pepper, and then some of the Thrive Life chives seasonings. These are freeze-dried chives. They're awesome. Any of the Thrive Life seasonings have such good flavor. So now I'm just trying to make sure the eggs are loosening up. They really wanted to stick to this pan for some reason. And so, it's an omelet, but if you mess it up, it's scrambled eggs. It's still going to taste amazing. It just may not look as amazing. So at this point, I think I can salvage it and make it still kind of look like an omelet folded in half. We're just going to puzzle piece it together. If you can't, it's not the end of the world. Just make it scrambled eggs. It'll still taste amazing. It's fine. So now at this point, we've got it in half. We're just going to cook it, and then we'll flip the whole thing over one more time. And when we'll let it get a little golden brown on this side, then we'll flip it and get the other. So all I'm doing with my spatula is just kind of loosening up. Ideally, you kind of want it to move around on the pan. So I'm checking to see how loose it is, and that's what's gonna, if it moves around, it's not gonna stick. So I'm kind of moving and loosening up the egg from the pan so that I can get it loose to flip. So that's one thing, if and you've probably seen the chefs flip eggs with just the pan. It can be done. You just have to have your eggs really moving on that pan. And but an omelet's a little heavier, a little more dense with the ingredients. So sometimes they can be a little harder to flip than like a fried egg. So at this point, I called in reinforcements with a good spatula. So I'm just going to cut my losses and make it into 2 omelets. This was a pretty big omelet. So that's okay. It's a big omelet. We're just going to make it into 2 little omelets. And we'll cut our losses there and count that good. So at this point, we are good to go. And there you have it. Simple, easy. And don't worry, if it's an omelet, if it doesn't flip right, it's scrambled eggs, right? You can't really mess it up that much, just other than how it looks. It's going to taste amazing either way. But who knew sour cream and Swiss cheese would make such an amazing omelet? That is my secret. That is our family secret to make the best omelets ever. So here we go. This is actually only half of that omelet. It turned out to be huge, but it's great because my husband's home for lunch and he can have an omelet for lunch. So look at this. We've got that cheese. I can't wait. I hope Thrive does. I hope Thrive does Swiss cheese someday because that would be awesome. Look at this. It's all cheesy. Let's see if I can even get a bite without dripping too much cheese everywhere. Let's see. Good stuff. This was a good blend. Wow, that garlic, salt, and pepper blend that I put in, I can really taste that. That really blended well with some of the other ingredients here. That sour cream gives it a nice creaminess, and wow, this is good. So this, I always say, when other people are living off of beans and rice when they're food storage, you could be making food like this. You have shelf-stable, freeze-dried food that lasts up to 30 years. Don't live off beans and rice when you have options like amazing meals like this. This is the way to go. So I'm gonna keep eating my eggs. Oh, they're good. But thanks for watching. Be sure and like and subscribe so you can see more recipes each week. And down underneath this video, we'll have a link to my website where you can purchase some Thrive Life foods. Or if you're interested in getting a even bigger discount with Thrive Life foods, you can sign up as a consultant. I'd love to have you on my team. And we have a lot of fun. So thanks for watching and have a great week.